Hi, this is Todd from Godly America. I wanted to talk just a little bit about some stories that I'm following. One is coming out of Iowa, and the story is in one of the precincts, it was certified a 2 votes for total votes for Mitt Romney. I guess it was just a very small precinct, and it was recorded as being 22, which means that Rick Santorum would have won Iowa. So if that happened on a small scale in one place, it kind of makes you wonder if it couldn't happen in a larger scale throughout, and that the actual numbers for Mitt Romney overall could be inflated, since he is obviously the candidate of choice, which I believe is a New World Order backed candidate. I fully believe that, simply because the number one contributor to him in his campaign is Goldman Sachs. So that's my take on that. So anyway, we have some allegations of voter fraud there, and or actually it's not really voter fraud. It's more reporting of the votes fraud by the Republican GOP. And then also in Tennessee, they have DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is started a pilot. Get this, of an ID card, and that ID card, it's required by law. Everybody in the state of Tennessee has to get. It's a Department of Homeland Security card that all 50 states eventually will, throughout the nation, will require their citizens to carry. So for you to go vote, it's being reported that you have to have this card in order to be able to go vote. You can't vote without having a Department of Homeland Security ID. So we can see that the edging towards martial law, the edging of totalitarianism by our government is definitely much more pronounced, much more of a reality than it's been before. We just had President Obama on the I think it was New Year's Eve or the day before, anyway, within the last 10 days, signed the NDAA into legislation, which would allow him or any president they want to use the military to indefinitely detain a United States citizen. That is corrupt, that's unjust, that is against the Constitution. There are constitutional provisions that anything that becomes law that is violation of the Constitution is null and void. So it's legal, they've got the power to be able to back it up, but it's an illegal, unjust law, the NDAA. You should contact anybody who voted for it and complain, and I'm urging you to do so. Both my senators here in the state of Florida, both voted for it. They both gave me all these reasons why it was okay that they should go ahead and vote for this unconstitutional legislation. But this legislation, for the very first time, lays the groundwork for martial law to happen in the United States, because if you are pro-life, if you have a Ron Paul bumper sticker on your car, if you line up as a certain category that's been reported by the DHS as being a potential terrorist, then you could be, if they wanted to, indefinitely detained. You would have no trial, the military would come get you, and you would be gone. That is a violation of posse comitatus. It's a violation of the United States Constitution. So that's something I'm going to be covering more in depth, especially here as I work towards articles for the actual magazine, something I want to really go into in depth. But there are lots of stories that I'm following. Check it out at Godly America, the website address godlyamerica.org. And if you check there, I'm gathering reports from, just as I scour the web, find different places of stories that I think that are important that you ought to know to get beyond this brainwashed media lock that we've got by the fourth arm of government, which is the CFR-controlled media, CBS, ABC, NBC, you name it. They're all corrupt. So check me out. Todd for Godly America. Have a good evening. Good day.